These days, everybody wants to become a leader. Leadership is not a fancy position at all. People don't understand this. Leader is not somebody who sits on your head. Leader is somebody who makes your life easy. A CEO who is very proud of his CEO title is a very bad CEO. Because CEO title is not something to be proud of. It is a mother who has a 6 months baby or a 1 year old baby. Observe her one full day and then you will understand what is leadership. If you can think better for some person than what they can think for themselves, do this for 6 months, automatically that person will call you leader. Don't try to become a leader. Serve personal purpose and serve a common purpose.
Guruji, what will be the stages of leadership that one has to go to become a strong leader? I mean, what kind of traits that one has
Sacrifice. Sacrifice. These days, everybody wants to become a leader. But unfortunately, you don't become a leader by conscious effort. And I am the leader here. See, many companies where Ivy League colleges you complete and then you walk in directly as a CEO, generally they don't succeed. CEOs are the people who have slogged. CEOs are the best CEOs are the people who have slogged. Or, for example, this CEO, Satya Nadella, that guy is very much respected in his own company for the CEO that he is. He didn't want to be a CEO before. You understand? In the interview, he publicly opens up and he says, the point is, ambitious people are not CEOs. Good CEOs, people who are proud about their own sacrifice, their own commitment, their own consistency, and those who are not in a hurry to get this or that. In other words, a CEO who is very proud of his CEO title is a very bad CEO, because CEO title is not something to be proud of, it is a responsibility.
Yes.
Did you understand what I mean?
Yes.
In the same fashion, what are the stages? Question is, what are the stages one should undergo to become a good leader? First, leave that leader tag. Don't be proud of that. Don't try to become a leader. Serve. Serve. Serve personal purpose and serve a common purpose. Learn to be obedient to your mentor. Serve, sacrifice, give. You will be pushed onto the. People will call you leader. Then also don't trust it. Don't trust it. Serve, trust. People will call you a bigger leader. Then also don't trust it. Serve, sacrifice, give. People will call you a mass leader. Then also don't trust. Repeat the formula. Sacrifice, serve, give, be a thought leader. Always be proud of your true self and your dedication, commitment towards it. Don't try to become a leader. Trying to become a leader is one of the most counterproductive thing to help you become a leader. I think you understand what. If you observe and boil down all, the truth is, you go to a leadership master class, quote unquote, you listen some motivational book, you get nothing. You feel excited, pumped up, hormones pumping up, emotions, dopamine effect, all that will happen, but nothing in real will change. How you do it is, when you want to build a wall, roll up your sleeves and start getting done, start doing. So people who can dirty their hands from the childhood according to their stage. Now, that's the reason why I said there should be a personal vision and a service sacrifice. Without personal vision, sacrifice is slavery. Having a personal vision, having a three-dimensional understanding about your personal vision and personal situation, and then sacrifice, and then give, and then sacrifice and give, and then serve, and with dedication and commitment.
Can you elaborate this little more with some examples, or?
It should not be. Okay. Why? For example, I will tell you. Our country has a very great leader called Narendra Modi. Now, if I call him great, many people will brand me Sanghi and all. But the truth is, he is fantastic gift to India. He is a great leader. undoubtedly.
Absolutely.
3 terms he is a prime minister, we have to call him great leader only. You have to. Now he is fantastic. He has a personal vision. Why I was telling that I should not give you examples on this. Leadership is not learnt with examples. Nelson Mandela is a fantastic leader, no doubt about it. Okay, you and I don't accept also, Nelson Mandela is the one of the best leader known to mankind, one of the top. Now, I aspire to be like him? No. Personal leaders do not have personal ambitions or greed. I want to be like Subhash Chandra Bose. No. People who have integrity become like Subhash Chandra Bose and then realize, oh, I am also in the same league. I think you understand. Leadership is not an ambition product. Having ambition is counterproductive to become a good leader. So, if I give you any example like this, people sacrifice, like this they did it, our mind will again create a wrong collateral. Instead, leadership begins from small things. Leadership begins from a mother who was, who has a habit of sleeping very soundly and is not disturbed easily. But then once she becomes a mother, a small cry from the baby wakes her up. Leadership comes from small sacrifices mother and father does. And after that, if they become panicky, if they emotional, then they have lost their leadership position. But generally, if you observe, leadership starts from everything. Everybody is a leader in your life. If you do not know how to value small examples, your servant maid is a leader in your life. It's very difficult, but true leaders will easily accept it. Yes, definitely. But then, this so-called my servant maid, how is she a leader in my life? Leader is not somebody who sits on your head. Leader is somebody who makes your life easy. The definition of leadership is given very wrong. I think you understand. Some great position of excellence and this, so that. Nelson Mandela is not Nelson Mandela because he is the Nelson Mandela. He was struggling in the jail and giving himself all the things. And he was just according to him, if you observe from in the shoes of Nelson Mandela, then you will understand slogging and slogging. Where is great leadership here? I don't understand. If you try to get into the shoes of this great leader called Subhash Chandra Bose, or if you try to get into the shoes of this great leader called Narendra Modi, actually, then you see, what is the damn personal ambition there? What is the damn achievement there for himself? I think you understand. There is only slogging, and people attacking him and still trying to slog. Leadership is not a fancy position at all. People don't understand this. Leadership is pure sacrifice. Leadership is pure empathy personification. Leadership is a dirty business. Seriously. But then this, I want to be a leader, I want to do great things. Arey, kuch nahi hota hai. Everything is, in real, nothing happens like that. I think you understand. It looks good from the outside, but from the inside, it's always nerve-wracking. Leadership is all about consistency, discipline, giving, empathy, sacrifice. So, person who is doing all this will feel very bad inside. Leadership is not a great thing to be, actually, you understand. But how it happens, great leadership happens naturally. Great, good leadership also. A CEO of a successful company, a guy who started a company and who scaled that company from zero, from seed capital to a unicorn level. You go and ask him, how did he slog in the company? You go ask him, did he follow work-life balance? Did he think more about his employees, his investors, or did he think more about himself? There are, for example, you understand what I am trying to say. By the time you become unicorn these days, most founders are not even having 14%, 15%, 20% of their company. Am I clear with you? And then also, if they are traveling anywhere also, they have to justify why they have spent that money on what. After a level, that's a different story, but in the beginning, From the beginning, it's always about when you take investors' money, you have to justify all your daily expenses. Though you are doing good revenue, though you are having profit, even then you have to justify, and you can't take home because it's a private limited company. You can't take home all the money. Are you understanding?
Yes.
So if you actually observe, leadership is all about 100% nerve-wracking sacrifice with a lot of dedication, commitment, and empathy. Leadership is fundamentally a personal thought leadership. So there are stages, and if I give any example, people again develop ambition. Observe a 2-year-old, 3-year-old mother, or a 1-year-old, 6 months old mother, and a 6 months old mother in the sense a mother who has a 6 months baby, or a 1-year-old baby, 2-year-old baby. Observe her one full day. Am I clear with you? And observe her when the child is cranky, or observe her when the child is having a bad day, or observe her when the child is ill, some health problems. That day you observe her, and then you will understand what is leadership. And that is the reason why at the age of 3, mother physically beats the child also. The child will go hug the mother only and cry. No matter what the mother does, the child will not actually develop any hatred against the mother. Why? Because if you observe the mother from 0, from the time the child is born till the age 3, you will only understand sacrifice, 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 empathy, giving, empathy, giving. And that is the reason why subconsciously the child is, no matter what, mama. A girl child also, generally girl children are naturally attracted towards their father. But then at the age of 2, at the age of 1, I like papa. When papa comes home, I give more attention. Okay, remove one day mummy out of the house, and remove mummy out of the house for one day, and the child cannot live. Leadership is all about sacrifice, empathy. You automatically become leader. Work, think, and if you can think better for some person than what they can think for themselves, and empathetically convey that, and if you are consistent in this, if you can think better than, see, find one person, think better than that person for himself, then what he can think for himself. I think you understood this.
Yes.
So no, you are able to think about yourself this much. I am able to think about this. I am able to design your life better, and I am empathetically conveying you this consistently. Do this for 6 months, that person will automatically call you. 6 months or 2 months, 1 month also you do, that person will call you leader. And do this consistently for 6 months, and then the person will remember you. After that, stop doing and you go somewhere. After 10 years you come back also, that person will have that gratitude in your life, and this person did something for me. I think you understand what I am trying to say. So leadership is not at all fancy. I wanted to clear this, so I elaborated it.